Hi Taurus, welcome to Grateful Empress Tarot. My name is Sonia. Today I will be doing a general romantic love reading for the collective of Taurus. If you are here to cross-watch a Taurus, welcome in. We are going to begin. If you are a returning viewer, a subscriber, or if this is your very first visit to Grateful Empress Tarot, I want to take a brief moment to tell you thank you for being here. I'm extraordinarily grateful that you are here, and also welcome in. Everything you do to interact with this channel, the fact that you're viewing the video, if you hit the little like button, if you leave a comment, if you become a subscriber, everything you do to interact with this channel helps it to grow, helps me to get these messages out into YouTube's algorithm so that my channel can grow, my audience can grow. So please, if it does resonate at all today, whether it's a sentence, a segment, or the whole thing, hit the little like button. Please subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment. Talk to me about what's gone on here, okay? So every video that I make on this platform is timeless. So let's say, for example, today I'm doing a story and you're like, wow, none of that is mine, Sonia. None of it at all. Please feel free to go back into my entire catalog of videos. There you are going to find several other Taurus videos. You will also find the videos for the other placements in your birth chart. You may find that you resonate more with your moon, your rising, your Venus, your Mars sign. All of that is normal and a-okay. And also, if you are a Taurus who is cross-watching someone else, you're going to find their readings there as well. I'm really excited to do this reading for you guys today. I don't know if I've shared with you guys in the past. I am a Taurus sun like yourself. So these readings are always special for me too. Okay, let's dive in. Your theme for today starts off with a lesson that you have learned. Something that you've completed. You've come to the finish line in a lesson in a romantic type of a situation. We have the energy of Coleman, number 30. It says, I am here, present, ready to answer the call. Hear my beating roar coming back home to me. So I feel like this is you being ready for whatever is next after that lesson has been learned in your relationship. We have the Selkie and her skin, number 25. And this is you reclaiming your authenticity after that lesson was learned. And we have 1111. A wish has come true. It says you're in for a lucky break. It may come as happy news, an experience, a new opportunity, or an exciting new acquaintance. You will find yourself in the right place at the right time. It is not a coincidence, but a gift from fate. Very nice. Okay, our undercurrent is 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, the Hermit, and the 4 of Wands. This is what you don't see coming. You've held on for a long time to the fact that I think this whole thing, it's like you've been holding on, being patient, sort of waiting. It's been a bit of a burden. It's not that you're wanting to move. I mean, you are, but I feel like you've just kind of been here for the ride. Steady Eddie, holding on. No matter the fact that it's been a heaviness, it's weighed heavy on your heart to have to wait for so long. Hermit card of Virgo means deep introspection about what does 4 of Wands actually mean to you. That's another 1111. This could be a twin flame reading. We're going to see here in a moment. Just feels a lot like you definitely want soul illumination on a situation. And it feels to me like, especially in that lesson learned and this calming energy, it's that you're here now. You're present for it. You're able to step forward in your life. And basically, I love that. Hear my beating roar coming back home to me. That's you refining your power and reclaiming your authenticity after this lesson was learned. So, Taurus, let's dive in. Your energy for today is sat in the Hermit again. Virgo energy. The Empress, Taurus, Libra energy. And the Hierophant, Taurus energy. This is beautiful. You are in your own. You are standing on your own 2 feet. You are in your own power. You know you've done a beautiful amount of introspection. You've been really looking at what this means for you. I like this energy of Hermit is a 9 card. That means something's almost done. You're almost to the finish line. You're that lesson that you're finishing up learning in partnership is finally coming to the end. I think that you now are standing in this beautiful, abundant place of being a divine counterpart, standing in beautiful energy of saying, I don't have to do I can just stand here and attract. I don't have to act. I don't have to chase. I don't have to go after something. I know it's coming to me. You know this. It was illuminated for you in the Hermit energy. You now know what is meant for you is coming for you, and it is about a deep commitment. This is beautiful energy for you, Taurus. This feels like that lesson of maybe insecurity or doubting is here. You've mastered it. You have learned it. And just because I just threw all those cards on the floor, that tells me that yes, I am correct in what I just said. So the ones that are flipped upright we're going to take, and the ones that we're not, we are not. Okay. We have the Tower card of Scorpio. We have Temperance, Sagittarian energy. We have the 4 of Wands, and we have the 3 of Swords. I think that what I see here is that you have been holding on to the wish of an old partnership, an old flame. You want it to come back. You want this renewal. You want a new version of that relationship with someone. I think that in the time that you've been quiet and introspective and learning about yourself, learning about partnership, learning about what that actually means, you know now what you deserve. You know now what your worth is. There's no doubt at all. Tower tells me you are calling in a big change in your life right now. You've been patient. You've healed. It's about your connection with your person, 1111, twin flame, high-level soulmate, and the fact that it broke both of your hearts. There's not one but 2 cracks in that heart. So you know for a fact that the relationship that you're looking for with your twin flame, the time away or the lesson you had to learn, it was hard because it was heartbreaking to both of you. This is like almost you now fully understand what unconditional love truly means. You have been patient. You have been manifesting. You have been putting out positive affirmations and intentions. You are here, you are present, and you are ready for the next thing. We have the energy of number 6, a lady. So if you are more of the feminine energy in the relationship, this just is clarification for you. If you identify as more of the masculine energy in the relationship, I think this is you really deeply thinking about your person and their feelings and the way that they are as a person. If you are the person that's the feminine in the equation, you are a beautiful, graceful human being. You have a ton of empathy for others. You are kind in your energy. You are very loving. You are admirable. We have number 2, the Wheel of Karma, Wheel of Fortune. And we have 33, the Bellows. This is beautiful. Things are very much about to move forward. You've come across this finish line. And that probably was associated to this heartbreak and what that really meant for both of you. Being able to see that it hurt both of you. Being able to understand that this wasn't just a one-sided thing. What happened between the two of you was meant to be that way so you both could learn and you both could understand that it really is your destiny to be together, but that effort on both parts is required. It can't just be one person doing all the work. This feels really beautiful. Things are about to move forward. Things are beautifully moving forward for you and this person to return. Plant a seed and wait. I feel like that's something you did a long time ago with this person. I think seeds were planted between the two of you. That is very Seven of Pentacles. The seeds were planted. They have now grown. The fruit is here. It is time to harvest that, okay? So let's see how your person is showing it for you. Their energy is sat in the Wheel of Fortune. That's beautiful. That's Sagittarius energy. And the Ten of Swords. This person is moving forward from heartbreak and a betrayal in their life. The divine is pushing them. The divine orchestrated that event or that situation exactly the way that it is so that this person can learn that that is what they need to leave behind them. It feels to me like the lesson here for this person was that I think there was a relationship between the two of you that is very twin flame in its dynamic, right? Like you guys went through the energy of, oh my God, who is this? What is this? The instant attraction, the feeling of coming home, the high level passion and intensity and chemistry. Then the breakup, the separation, the dark night of the soul. I think the breakup was because this person thought they still needed to clear up or try one last time in a partnership with someone else that they were in when you guys came together. There's no judgment. Don't get upset. Remember, tarot can flip. It can reverse in a reading, and not everybody starts off as a third party. Some people go in knowing that you're both with somebody else. Some people go in and have no idea, and then they find out. It happens to the most well-intending of human beings. People that go to church every single day and, you know, go to mass every single day, and they hold themselves to these high expectations. Okay, it happens to everybody all the time. People have affairs nonstop. It's sad. It makes you question sometimes whether human beings were truly destined for monogamy, because it feels like it happens. Every single girlfriend of mine, this has happened to them. Capiche? Okay. I just feel like what happened here, and I think that you knew about it. I think that you found out that this person was in another relationship. You either went into it knowing that they were in one, or you found out about it, and whatever this was, they felt that they needed to go back and try one final time, and in the end they got hurt. They got stabbed in the back. It was not what they thought it was supposed to be. It was almost like lesson learned is that you cannot a dog can't change its spots. Number 6, the Lovers, Gemini energy. There it is, 7 of Pentacles. The Hanged Man, Pisces energy. And the Chariot, Cancer energy. I feel like because of the seeds that were planted between the two of you, this definitely feels like a choice is being made about you. It also feels like that came after a lot of deep introspection on their behalf. So Hermit is introspection. Hanged Man is introspection. Trying to see it. Trying to be illuminated. Trying to understand it. But then really, truly wanting to move forward rapidly. And I think that moving is moving back towards you. But let's get one clear direction card. Please show me exactly where Taurus's person would like to go in that Chariot card. One card, where do they want to go? Queen of Wands. 2, I think the fact that they find you to be beautiful and warm and caring, and this is where they want to head, is to you, because this is how they see you. You are not a fire sign. You may have strong fire in your chart, but I feel like the energy here is such that they're so attracted to you, they literally cannot help themselves. You are pretty much everything they've ever wanted wrapped up into one person. 24, the Theft card. Interesting. They're a little bit worried that they've lost you, or that that their disappearance has caused for them the loss of a chance again with you. They're pretty concerned about this. They're really worried that if they do come to you and they know how this has gone, they're concerned that you'll abandon them. They're pretty concerned. We have 22, the Compass, and the Strength card of Leo. I think that they're being brave enough to deeply look at how to find their way forward to you. I think that they believe that you are their North Star. It feels to me like they believe you are the direction forward and where they want to spend the rest of their life. I just think that they have some worries. And this is like the last bit of that lesson. They know they left you behind to go back to a person that they felt they needed to try to work things out with. Didn't work. And that was a heavy burden. That was really hard for both of you. This is what's gorgeous, is that them coming back and this whole thing, it does not have to be perfect. Nothing is exactly perfect. It's just, I think this is about honoring the fact that like life isn't perfect. Another human being is not always perfect. So I feel like as much as they're worried about the fact that you may abandon them, it's like they're concerned that you're going to retaliate. Well, you hurt me, so I'm going to X. I think what I see here too is look at on this, I think that's a sheep. There is a star illuminating her head too. So I keep seeing that star and I keep kind of thinking about that, like you are the thing guiding this person forward. Both of you have Wheel of Fortune energy. Both of you have change energy. Both of you have planted seeds that are ready to harvest. Things are going to move forward with you and this person. It's just, I think that the lesson that needed to be learned seems like you've probably learned yours a little faster than this person. They might be a little bit more stubborn, a little bit slower, a little bit more hard-headed, a little bit more like, I know what I'm doing, I've got this. And it's definitely caused a longer pause than what I think both of you even wanted. But I love that Strength card. They are being brave enough to actually step up, even though they've got fear of abandonment, even though they're nervous. They do know that they want to return to you. They're a little nervous about the way you're going to perceive that. Like, okay, so I went over here. I had to try one last time. It didn't work. So now I'm back. Will you take me back? Some people are going to say no. That's your prerogative. If this is your twin flame, though, the hard part is that twin flame dynamics, yes, the whole world wants to overly romanticize them. Let me just say this, from speaking from pure experience, they're not super fun sometimes. A lot of the time, yes, that attraction is the thing that is like a drug that you can never get enough of. But when you're in lesson mode, those lessons are harder than some lessons, for real, though. They definitely are they're the biggest lesson you're ever going to learn, because what you're trying to do is learn how to love yourself better. If you're not being self-loving, you're going to get another rotation of a lesson and another rotation of a lesson until you learn that. But the lesson learning, it doesn't have to be perfect, okay? So what does this person most want out of the relationship with you and this situation? We have the Fool, Aries energy. We have the Fool again. We have the Page of Swords. And we have the Page of Wands. One or both of you could have children. Or there are, whoever it is that has kids, there's at least two of them that are a big concern. Okay, that's number one to see here. Since the Fool is here twice, there's definitely the want to walk out to the edge of this cliff, hand in hand, devil be damned, and take a leap of faith. Doesn't matter. It's almost like I heard a song over the weekend. It showed up in a news feed of mine. It's by a group called Pamela. And I think it's called I'm Gonna Love You. And what the chorus says, even if the world Even if the whole world turns itself against us, I'm going to love you. Even with my last breath, the last beat in my chest, I'm going to love you. So I think the thing here is that it doesn't really matter because you will always love each other. What does matter, though, is that it seems like there are 2 children here to be considerate of. I can also read this, the fact that I think that the communication between for this situation, they want a clear, honest, concise conversation, and then they want to share good news. So it could be both ways. You could have children, they could have children, there could be 2, you have a young child, they have a young child, or there are 2, but it definitely feels like there needs to be some communication revolving around that and how to take that risk, how to take that leap of faith. 9 of Pentacles and the Star, Aquarius. So if you are not single, this person has a very big wish for you to become single, and vice versa. If they're not fully single yet in that 10 of Swords, they do want to become single. That's a very distinct wish that they have for this. And also, I'm going to pull a card here in just a second. Number 20, the House. So yeah, I think this is really about what they're leaving behind in that 10 of Swords with their children, with the stability of a family environment, and then putting a stop to that so they can take a leap of faith with you and build new roots. Or I think the roots have already been established. I think it's like to build a new foundation with you. So because this Fool card is here twice, please clearly and accurately show me with one card, what is that Fool card about and what Taurus's person really wants. What is this Fool card about exactly? Clearly and accurately, what is that leap of faith they want to take with Taurus? Emperor. They know that they are your divine counterpart. You're over here in Empress, they're over here in Emperor. I think that what they want to do, and that's more Aries energy too, so it feels a lot like what they want to do is to stand in their power. They want to return. They do want both of you to be single. They do want you guys to move forward together. They have a very distinct wish about what they want with you. I think that they see themselves as your life partner, and it feels to me like they may want to marry you with that House card there too. We have 22, the Crow, and we have the Death card of Scorpio, and that feels very Scorpio too, like Crow energy. Feels very like the Raven from Edgar Allan Poe. I feel like the energy here is that there are a lot of memories that are between the two of you. Guys have created some beautiful life together. A lot of really gorgeous energy that's happened and occurred. Feels to me like there's still some mystery associated to this, and they do want an ending and then a new beginning. Like they want whatever you guys are both currently attached to in partnership, because I feel like you're both in other relationships despite wanting to be together. I feel like their biggest intention here is to release your current partners so you guys can move forward together. This is someone who is almost magical in their energy. They're a hyper observant human being. It's almost like they can see through any facade you put on, even if your tone through text message is coming off a little chillier than usual. They're able to intuit that, and they're like, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? This is what they want with you. They do want to begin again with you. They do want to resolve what happened here. The lesson that was learned, I think, for them was that they thought they had to just, oh, sorry, I just knocked the camera, that they had to go back and try out a partnership that they knew was not going to work. Your lesson was to know, I think, that you're worth everything that you want in your life, despite the fact that this person left you behind. So I feel like you're here, you're present, you're ready for this. You have reclaimed your authenticity and a wish is about to come true for you. So how does this person truly feel about you? We have the World, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio energy. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Tower card of Scorpio. We have the Knight of Cups. And we have the Nine of Swords. Well, I feel like what they want, what their feelings are, is that they want a successful completion to the ending of the relationships you guys are both in. They want that to change. They want both of you to walk away from your current partners, okay? They want that completed, okay? They do want to move forward with you in a loving, romantic way. But what's currently still here and happening is causing them anxiety and stress. Like, I don't know how, like, if you look at this card, we've got the human up on the tent looking down, and we've got the mermaid trying to claw her way up to this person, and it's causing anxiety. Like, how can we get to one another? How can we get back together? How can we... Oh, please, can we do this? I'm tired of being away from you. I want you back. I love you. I can't live without you. I'm nothing without you. I need you. I want you. I miss you. Knight of Swords. I clearly know how I want to get there, and I want to speed this up. Knight of Wands. I want to move forward towards more happiness, towards enjoyment. 3 knights. This is movement. This is going. The Moon, Cancer, Pisces energy. Moving away from the stuff that is confusing or not understood, and really finding the way to speak truth into the situation and to heal and clear up. And I love that you are in for a lucky break. It may come as happy news. That could really be what this is here. This could be happy news. This person's going through a divorce finally. It could be that. It could be that you're waiting to hear, like, are you going to do this finally so that we can be together? I think that's what they want to illuminate for you, is that they are going through a divorce. And then they know that it's taken this a long time. They understand with that pathway card, it's taken a very, very long time for this to come in. They know it. They know that they've asked you directly and indirectly to be as patient as you could possibly be. I think this person has children. It feels like this person has children, and that's why they decided to try to work things out with their current partner. I do believe that you knew all of this. I don't think that came as a surprise to you. For someone here, you did not know that they were, pardon me, still married. But the majority of you did. And I think that's why, like, I think it feels like you moved forward with your life. You're probably in another relationship with someone else. Mostly because you're like, I'm not going to sit around and wait for you. I know who I am. I know what I deserve. I know my worth. It was this person that did not value you to that place at that time. I feel like that's very different now. I feel like that was part of the lesson they had to learn. 35, their ball and chain. That's that 10 of Swords they're leaving behind. And the summer waxing crescent moon. Things right now, there's a major opportunity coming. In a huge wish coming true for you. It's on its way. Okay, it's not here yet. This is currently in this phase. It's building steam towards moving forward. That's where we're at. The teapot is almost at the whistle point. We're not there yet, but we are really, really close. Like super close. Things are building strength. Things are unfolding. Things are going to come in a way that I think is going to be even better than what you thought it was supposed to look like. You are going to be in the right place at the right time. Look to nature for healing. So if you need to go outside, that's a very Taurian thing to do. Go outside, stick your feet in the ground, take a deep breath, Like, do some meditating, do some healing, do some praying, go outside. Introspection is key here. I feel like this is the thing you're going to have to work on, because you're so close. It's like this close. So we're going to do a timing card on this. Please clearly show me the timing for this situation to unfold between Taurus and their person. Clear and accurate. What is the timing on this? Because it's super close. It is really, really, really close. More than a year from now. So you're like, that's not super close. But I think there's something here about these two children. And I think that what you know is that I'm not telling you something that you didn't know. So it could be from today all the way up to more than a year from now. But this is all moving forward. And it is requiring you to have patience. Just know that if this is the person that you want to be with, and you're with someone else, and that person, they're trying to move forward with you towards a higher level of commitment, you may want to actually articulate you're not going to go in that direction with that person, or that you don't feel that same way, or that you have feelings for someone else, so that you don't hurt another person. There's a reason I was called to tell you that, but for someone here that makes sense. So I feel like just stay the course. If this is your person, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's going to come in the way it needs to. But know that part of your lesson is to stand up for your worth, because you know what you're worth now. I feel like when you went into this relationship, you were coming out of something traumatic. So maybe you did not know your worth at that time. This person helped you awaken to what your worth truly is. So this is where I'm going to leave this, Taurus. If this is your story, please hit the like button, drop me a comment below, and then please subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye, Taurus.